What's going on, guys? It is me, your boy TNO Reaper, putting together a Knight Abominant. So I am very excited to be able to put this piece together. So this might take me a minute here to do because it's been a while since I've pulled out some of these pieces here. I am having a hard time with my glue here. Sorry, guys. Watching me struggle to use glue. I had to go upstairs and try and loosen it. And apparently it's not working. Down at the bottom of this anyway. I'm going to have to get that fixed. So, enough. Am I out? I think I might be out of glue. Yeah, I guess I am pretty much out of glue. Oh, there it is. There it is. Maybe I should have just put the other side on. Oopsie. Getting it all over the floor here. And all over my little display table for the most part. I gotta start putting together some of these other models. It sounds like my wife and daughter are home. Alright, I am done with you. Alright, you're done for now. I'm gonna have to go rinse you out later. I don't know why this isn't working. So, but I'm going to use the last of this here. Get it all over my fingers. So, I'm starting a little bit out of sequence here. But I am putting together the back half of the body. It's upside down here. But yeah, I'm probably going to go with the Knight Abominant variation just because it seems to be the most useful. Will I use it? What's up, honey? I'm in the middle of making a video. Can you give me a little bit? I'm about to run out of space on my phone. What's up?
I was trying to ask you to try this coat on. If you can wear it, your dad can wear it too, right?
No, because my dad is about 2 inches taller than I am.
Well, this is L.
Well, give me a hot one here. I think I am officially out of glue. There we go. Anyway, so just gotta go try on a coat as soon as I'm done here, guys. Just give me a minute, honey. I'll come upstairs in a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we got this first piece right here together for the tail. So, should have, I need to grab a towel real quick. Gotta clean myself up. Whoopsie. But I hope you guys have been doing very well. So, it's getting really close to Christmas. I don't know when this video is going to come out. So, I'm gonna put my leg joint together here. That way I can put the body together. But Christmas is coming up here, guys. So I wish you a very happy Christmas. So, if you can't be with your families, I'm sorry about that. And I hope it works out. So, right now, like I said, I'm going with the Abominant variation, so I'm kind of doing the legs and taking a pause in between each, but I'm almost out of glue. Frustrating, very frustrating. I know I shouldn't use this much glue, but it's like it's almost empty, and I have 2 other glue containers. And, you know, for the 500 sub special here, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a big recording and not really a Q&A, but kind of an introduction of who it is we are at Gas Mask Entertainment. So I do appreciate you guys watching us and taking the time to enjoy our content. So I appreciate you guys. We appreciate each and every one of you here. So from TNO Reaper to Theo to Doctor and everybody. So we're gonna do the best we can, continue to provide entertaining content for the most part. So, listening to a quick YouTube video here. Why is that a thing? So, don't know quite how this is supposed to sit on here. Sorry. Gotta read my instructions here. Oh, I think this is supposed to be a back joint here. Sorry. Just, it's really hard to read instructions and then show things to you guys at the same time. So I do apologize. So we have that right there. Gonna get this other leg joint put together. So the directions are kind of confusing. I don't know why it is. If you guys, I might show it to you guys here in a minute. The it tells me that this big ball needs to be on the end, I think. At least that's what I understand out of the instructions, but they don't make the instructions easy for, you know, the mentally slow. Come on. There we go. All right, we got it. So yeah, we got our leg servos here. So we're gonna put these together here. So we're gonna get this leg. Now this will be a good time to add the glue, a large amount of glue to the leg rather than the small amount. So I'm recording this in high quality, so I hope that makes a difference for you guys. But we'll get this in here like this. Gonna have to hold this up here. So we got our leg servo, and then we'll have to start adding our armor plates. Well, I do appreciate the amount of detail they put into this, and I'm gonna have to start oopsie, I'm gonna have to start painting the rest of these guys in the background while we're waiting on that piece. So, because I've already got this group of tacticals, Chaos Space Marines, because I'm gonna be going. We're gonna be having a giant 4-way battle. Gene Stealers, actually, versus Imperial Guard versus Blood Angels versus my Chaos Space Marines. Or, I'm sorry, Loyalist now Space Marines, according to the current lore. I don't know how I feel about that. Where it's like, I liked the ambiguous nature of the Alpha Legion. That actually looks pretty dope. I enjoyed the ambiguous nature of the Chaos Space Marines, or the Alpha Legion, because you didn't know whether or not they were loyal or whether or not they were traitor, which would have made for an interesting dichotomy of, okay, so are some of them loyal, are some of them traitor? We don't know. So it makes, not to mention, it also helps fix a lot of the plot holes, you know, when they write themselves in the corner. That's the one thing one of my major complaints with Warhammer lore is it's, basically it's dependent upon who the writer is of the lore. So, you know, the less I talk about Matt Ward, the better I'm going to feel, because I am an Ultramarine hater, so I said what I said. So get that on here. I'm a very big Ultramarine hater, and it's like, I do apologize. Like, they're not a bad faction, they're just overly represented in the Warhammer lore, where it's like anytime anybody thinks of Space Marine now, or just Space Marines in general, they think of Ultramarines. And I honestly think Salamanders would probably be a better choice, in my personal opinion, because they're, for lack of a better word, good. You know, they would burn the shit out of a Eldar. You know, that meme aside, you know what I mean. But at the same time, it's like they are the ones that would defend the members of the Imperium at a moment's notice, without hesitation, I might add. And no one really talks about it, because it's like they are the good boys. Not Space Wolf good boys, of course. God, I hate those guys. They're basically the equivalent of Space Vikings, and it's why I prefer the Alpha Legion, because their entire role was to keep the other legions in line. And it's like they were, honestly, I think it's meant to be like secret police. Because it's like, apparently they're supposed to be uncorruptible, but at the same time, it's like, you get incidents like, God, I can't remember the name of that story, where a space marine was tasked with keeping a low profile and then turned into a servitor at the end of it. Like, it's a very dark story. And I feel like it gets very little attention because apparently Space Marines can go against orders. And that's honestly kind of terrifying when you think about it. Where you got a genetically augmented superhuman. I'm sorry to turn away from the camera. I'm listening to my tablet at the same time. So I'd be watching an anime right now. But my last couple of recordings, my audio has... what I was listening to had bled through. And a lot of what I'm going over is... not something that I want in my video. And then I'm going to go probably record some more Resident Evil tonight before I go to bed. Call it a night. Oh, God. Okay, there we go. Honestly, I wish I had a brush, but I got to finish painting my Ultramarine, or not Ultramarines, my Chaos Boys. There we go. I think that's supposed to be right, unless it's supposed to be upside down. Yep, I did it wrong. It was supposed to be the other way. Whoopsie! So apparently this is supposed to be up like this. There we go. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. Just throw a bit of glue here. And then painting. Like, painting is going to be a bit of a chore. And it's like, I wish I was as talented as the other guys I see. And I wholeheartedly recommend that you subscribe to those guys that do all the kit bashing and stuff. So I can't think of one of my favorite because I watch a couple of them. But those guys definitely need your support. There we go. We got a nice little spike tail right now. I am a Stegosaurus. Oh, God. I feel so weird watching, not watching ASD after all these years. I think this is done. There we go. Okay, so let's make sure we get this right. So the tail goes this way, right leg. This is already turning out to be a really, really badass model. So we'll do this one and then add this one. I really hope I didn't mess up my servos because that would be really bad. Because then the model just looks off. There we go. Slide that in there. God dang. It's like these this model is definitely easier to put together over the God, the war dogs that I had. Oh. Clearly I should add a little bit more glue to the outside here. But I'm about to run out of space here on my phone. So I'm going to have to delete it. Or not delete it, but I'm going to have to move this over. I don't know why I keep running out of space on my phone, because I deleted a bunch of apps and I still had no extra space for some reason. There we go. So, I don't know. I'm kind of confused because I look at the model here. So I'll show you guys what I'm kind of working with right now. Is right here, making sure I don't mess up the leg servos, and then what I had talked about earlier, where that little joint right there needed to make sure to go right in there. So I'm thinking that's supposed to be on the back, but we'll kind of see. But yeah, it's like I'm probably gonna finish painting the rest of my Alpha Legion units Probably tonight or tomorrow. So I don't know. It's like I don't feel comfortable painting in front of other people, and it's like I don't know if that's just a me thing. Nope. Nope. I think this one is done. So we are officially out of glue here. So hopefully I can get this other glue bottle working. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to take a tack pause here, put it together. It's like I was really hoping to be able to use my GoPro that my brother sent me and kind of entertain you guys with that, but alas, it was not meant to be. Oh. Which one is supposed to be the good one? I thought. I think I'm gonna have to take a tactical pause, guys. I'm sorry. I can't get it to start doing glue. Oh no. I think it's done. I think they're done, guys. I could just crack open that other glue, but I don't want to if I can avoid it. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. I'm going to have to take a tactical pause here, guys. I'm sorry, but I got to go get some water running and hopefully clean out this tube here. It's like this constantly keeps clogging just due to constant use. So I'll be back in maybe 20 or 30 minutes. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I am back, guys. I'm sorry. I lost the bit down the drain, unfortunately. So I feel kind of bad. I was trying to what's the word I'm looking for? Not unclog, but just unblock the tubing, the silver tube, and I have a sprayer upstairs that I can use. And it went down into my garbage disposals, and I couldn't get it. It's too small to get it out, and I don't want to stick my hand in there. So it is kind of what it is, unfortunately. So I broke out the new one, and I'll just start using this new bottle until it runs out. I've got another one, but I might just find a different way to do it. Here we go. And we got this bad boy right here. It looks great. So, oopsie. Just knocked my brush off here. So now, what I need to do is get the next pieces ready, which it looks like it's armor pieces. So I will be back in a minute after a short little tactical pause again. Okay, and we are back. So I had to get some pieces ready for you guys. I don't know if you like the popping them out. Let me know in the comment section here, because some people really like it when you do the pre-cutting, but I think it makes the videos way too long, as much as I would like to. But I am also here to entertain and indulge in my hobby at the same time. So it's like, just let me know what you guys think. So I, as my drill sergeant used to say, I'm here for you. So I'm going to pop this on here. I got my instructions off to the side here so I can reference them quickly. And then I missed a step on the back here with the some fins. So I do apologize that I am not the best, but I am, like I said, I am enjoying this. So this is going to be my favorite model, because like I said, the War Dogs were definitely one of my favorites. So they were a bit complicated, because it's like when you mess up the leg servos, you basically have to tear the entire model down and start over. So it does not bode well when you mess up. So just something to keep in mind when you guys are putting your own Knight Abominant together here in the future. It's just pay very, very close attention to detail. While we're waiting on this, so make sure we put this in the right way. Let's grab this. So it's a good thing. So one of the things that I wish I would have started out with is having a hobby set when I was building this in the beginning. Let's see if this looks right here. So let's see. So always make sure to have the appropriate tools. Oops. Oopsie. There we go. How do we... I think this is supposed to go up here like this. No, underneath. Alright, it's supposed to go underneath because then it makes room for that plate that's supposed to go up in the front. So, just so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing, we'll get close there. We are looking good so far. Get this to stay. It's supposed to slide underneath, and then it's supposed to meet up somewhere else. It looks like it's supposed to lock in, but not necessarily. But here we go. So we'll get the other one started here. Alright. Looks like I'm about to run out of space here, so hopefully I can finish up this segment before I run out of space on my phone and I have to go move this, because I'm recording at a higher quality than I should have. So hopefully that makes for a better viewing video for you guys, but we'll find out, won't we? There we go. So, oop, there we go. Let's get that in there. Oop. Come on there. So here we are. But yeah, I'm going to go with the Abominant Ford mat. So he's going to have the Volkite and the Scourge. So just because of what he does. So, there we go. Sorry guys, just off screen there. Just trying to get that to stay in place. So it makes it look like the leg servo moves. Come on. So I'm kind of trailing off here. So now we got to get our leg plates in place. So we'll drop some glue in here and in here. Pop these on here. Oh. There we go. Oh no. Oh no. I clearly messed that up. Damn it. There we go. Just pop a little glue here because I can see where it goes. Oop. There we go. There we go. That looks good so far. I feel like there's supposed to be more to the leg joint here, but I guess not. So this is going to be a beefy boy. So I'm going to pop a little glue here and here, and then pop this little cod piece on here. Cod piece, lol. Alright, so we have this guy basically put together here. Where's my cap? So I knew I had it around here somewhere. There you are. Found it? Alright. So, we're gonna... This is basically gonna be one entire build, but this is what we have so far right now. I need to take a little break, because this is probably gonna take at least another hour or so to put together, but this is what we have here. You'd think the legs would have a little bit more armor. We are looking good. I just gotta snap a couple photos here so I can make a short later. Oh, man, the fun part about recording is having to remember to take pictures so I can do a scale by comparison. See how it looks overall. I want to make sure I do this right. Alright, so I have this. We'll put some glue down in here. Make this easier to line up. So, but oh, nice. I cleaned out my phone and immediately got a bunch more space to be able to put videos on here. So that is a very nice addition here. Sure we got. Make sure we're doing this correctly. So this is the enjoyable part. So I really hope that everyone has the opportunity to be able to get their own Knight Abominant. So I can't wait to be able to use this guy in combat, which will probably be a long time from now. Oopsie. Oh. Having some difficulty here. I think I have to move this aside. There we go. That's better. And let's throw in a bit of glue in here to make sure it stays. So, oopsie. Yeah, so I have a cat on my lap here. Doesn't make things any easier when I'm trying to do stuff. There we go. That's better. So, because this is going to sit up here like this. And I'm technically not supposed to glue this, because it's like this is going to be able to rotate, which is going to be pretty freaking dope. Oh, man. I can't wait till this is done. Gotta slip this in here. I wonder how this is supposed to go in. So, because I'm looking at this piece right now, and this is supposed to go down into the body here, but it doesn't look reversible because it's supposed to sit in here. Oh, hang on. Oh, I figured it out. Or not. Here. Dang it. Okay, I'll figure out if I did this wrong later on down the line, because I gotta slip this in here. There we go. I think. Oh, my brother's sharing a reel with me here. I'm sorry, guys. Good thing I'm not screen recording at the moment. And I messed it up. Nice. Okay, so it was supposed to go the other way. I think. Let's just throw some glue down in here and hopefully I get it right. I'll just have to do that from now on. So you'd think I'd get into like model airplanes or something as an adult, and it turns out that all I'm doing is just wasting my money on building miniatures. The world is a fickle thing some days, I swear. Come on. Nope. Alright, there we go. Oh, there we go. That's better. Alright, so that's going to sit in here. This is going to lock in here like this. And then continuing the entire process here of making it look nice. Then we take this piece here. Oh, I clearly had these backwards because the piece is supposed to slide on like this, I think. Oh, okay. So I did have it right. I messed it up. Just gonna slide this right here. So this is gonna be some pretty kick-ass arms, and then we'll build the face. Oh, and then I did forget to put this piece together right here with these chains, unfortunately. So we're just gonna put this in here like this, and get this on here. Oop, this one is gonna take a little bit to hold on here. You know, I would be very interested in getting a magnet and building up a magnet set and having an interchangeable Knight Abominant, because it's like I saw somebody do a Hellbrute. And it's like, is the Hellbrute supposed to be the equivalent of a Chaos? What's the word I'm looking for? Chaos Dreadnought, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not impressed with a lot of the weapons that they have. Where it's like I like the stylistic choice of the Dreadnought over the over the Hellbrute. It feels very, what's the word? Like, I get it's supposed to be edgy and all that because chaos, but I'm just genuinely not impressed. Where it's like the Chaos Dreadnought with like spikes and stuff, like, yeah, that's more enjoyable to me. There we go. Put the glue back on there for a minute, and then I'm going to take a quick picture to show progress, because this is going to be a YouTube short eventually. So now we are putting on the faceplate. So this will be fun to see. So we gotta put some glue here. We're not supposed to put glue on the inside piece here so that the face can turn. So we'll kind of see how long this lasts. Oop, there we go. Hopefully I can get this to turn without messing this up, but I'm not really too concerned. So we can actuate this here before we do the faceplate. And I probably should have put together the clipped out the gun first before I did anything. So now we're gonna put the faceplate on here, and then I don't know how we're going to do the main unit, because this is the face of the Titan. So get some glue here, and then slot in here. I think this is how this is supposed to go. Yep. So this is supposed to go right. Oh, there we go. Okay, that works a little better. That looks better. This on here. So we are, I think, a quarter of the way through here before we start adding bigger pieces here. Oh, come on. This is way too loud in my ear. Oh, hi. Very nice. No, probably another 2 hours. So I don't plan on staying up late tonight. I gotta go in, shower, and do all this stuff. So, as you guys are wondering, my wife is here.
This is so stinky, the glue.
It's fine. Did you need something? There we go. Okay, so sorry you had to do that off screen, but I needed to get this plate in right here so that this stays, because this is able to rotate when we're done. I should probably not play with this until after the glue is set. But yeah, so I'm not really anticipating on rotating the head as fun as it is. It's the only thing that's going to actuate. Which, you know, kind of cool, but it's like, it's a model. It's not supposed to move. So, it's just nice to be able to rotate and figure out which direction it's looking, where if direction came into effect when you were playing the, oh boy, playing the tabletop, it would make a little bit more sense, but seeing as that is not the case, I will admit, though, this is very, very cool looking. We'll put this lower piece on here. And then I have to cut out the side weapon, and then there's supposed to be a shield that goes up here. So I don't know quite what the shield is for. I find it rather odd that that is part of the model. There we go. So that's pretty cool. Then we'll pop this up here. I don't understand why it tells me not to add glue up here, but then it has me do this unless I'm supposed to rotate this entire headpiece. There we go. Now, if only there was a Psychic Titan. It's like, I'm pretty sure there's such a thing, but that would be... Oh, no. Oh, boy. I just about messed that up. Because I'm supposed to be able to turn this entire plate, but I didn't wait for that glue to set like an idiot, so hopefully I didn't screw myself up there. We're going to go for a side profile right here. So here we are putting on the side pauldrons and main body here. So I'm going to kind of do these steps out of sequence here just for viewing pleasure and for ease of viewing here. So we're going to get these smokestacks put together. So we got right side. Then, ooh, I should probably cut this piece out here. This will be about the only piece that I cut. So I that. So you got the smokestack, and then what we're gonna do is set up the I don't even know what you would call these side weapons here. So there's a shield on one side and a turret on the other. So I'm kind of curious what that is for besides, you know, point defense. So interesting to see, because this will slide in right here. This is just going to sit like this, which is kind of cool. Ooh, I'm going to put this on the screen. Then going back a step here, I got to turn the page to make sure I'm doing this right. See, no glue. Then we slide this on right here. I think this is going to require a bit of glue. So let's make sure we do this up right. Let's see. There we go. So this is going to sit right here and hold this gun up while we do this. Then, surprised that this is the only piece here. That's odd. Then what we'll do is this is going to go up here with this and get sandwiched on the side here. So we'll bring the model over this, or turn the model this way and bring it closer for your guys' viewing pleasure. So we're going to pop a little glue in here and there, and then put this up here. Oopsie, and then get this in here. If I can stop having butterfingers for a second, I'm sorry guys. Feeling very silly right now. I'm just trying to get this on here. Let's get the old forceps here. That way we have a little bit more control over what it is we're trying to do. Get this in here. And then I'm going to run out of time for today. It's not going to feel like it for you guys, but for me, it's going on 8 o'clock right now, and I got to get ready for work tomorrow. Unfortunately, I'm going to go to my day job and take care of my family, which is very important, and I feel like I put that on wrong. I wonder if this was supposed to turn this. Yeah, it's too late. This is supposed to sit on here like this. I don't understand why this is set up the way that it is. Oh, put some glue in here because I am very silly. This right here. So we got this right here. Oh, there we go. Oh. Alright, got our side weapon there, and then we'll get our shield in place here. And then what we'll do is we'll put the main chassis on and make this look badass. So I've got the shield here. We'll back this guy up. But can anyone explain to me in the comment section about the shield here? Because it's like I'd go and look it up, but it's just nice to have fellow fans kind of explain it to you. Where it's like, is this a shield generator, or is this just to protect the one side of the face as the primary weapon attacks? Because it's like, I don't know why it wouldn't have two shields. You know what I mean? Am I being silly when I try and explain it that way? So we're just going to pop that on there. And slide this in here. Here. It's probably going to be glued in place, but I don't care. Alright, and back to using the old forceps. Oopsie. So it's just nice to have a little bit more precise control over what it is I'm trying to do. Then slide this in here and make it look nice. Good. Take a look right here. So I'm running out of space anyway on my phone here. So I'm recording in 8K, not that it's going to make much of a difference for you guys, but it does make the shot look very pretty, I think. Here we are. Now, I need to do the main chassis, and I already messed up this step because it says to put it on the base later. I've already put it on the base. Oh, actually, I did it right. Never mind. Okay, so now what we're going to do is glue this armor in, or this main chassis into place. I don't see how this is supposed to go in here. Let's back this guy up. Oh yeah, I definitely messed that up. Oh well. It is my own creation, though, so we're good. So we're going to pop this up on here. All right, so we'll put some glue on the inside here. There we go. So now we have, oh, there we go, main chassis built up, kind of. Oopsie. Did I not put this on correctly? There we go. I just got to use a little bit of force here to get this in line. I feel like this should be the easiest part right here, and I am just struggling. There we go. Come on. All right, just got to get it to sit. So from what I understand is this glue actually melts the plastic a little bit so it sticks together. So I'm kind of surprised it doesn't do anything to my fingers. But yeah, we got a little... oh, come on. Might have to apply a little bit more glue. I think there's a tab in there kind of preventing me from going down. There we go. Then we'll pop this chassis piece on here. Like this. So we got this under control, it looks like. And then this will probably be the last of it before I need to go to bed tonight. So I'll probably offload everything that I've recorded. But yeah, it's just nice to kind of see the corruption on how it affects the Titan over a period of time. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, I just got to hold it in place here. There's something wrong here. No. I cut it a decent amount. Oop. There we go. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll glue this into place here and get this upper chassis done. I know I use a little bit of extra glue in places that don't need it, but it's just nice to be able to make sure that I get it right the first time. So, I'll get this in place. Very nice. Then while this is in place, we're gonna pop this smokestack in here. This was supposed to be on the other side. Where's my other smokestack? Oh, I wonder if I messed that up. I really wish the pieces were labeled so I know which ones were which, but I am missing a smokestack now. I wonder if this is supposed to be on the other side. Oh. Oh, I wonder if this is supposed to go. Oh, it's supposed to go further ahead, that's why. There we go. There we go. So this is probably correct then. It's not pushing down hard enough. There we go. So now I need to find that missing smokestack. Probably, oh, there it is. It's hiding underneath here. Here we go. So this is the part that we're probably going to leave off at tonight. But for you guys, it's going to be like I teleported. So we got a nice start to our model here. I don't think I have too much left to do because like I just got to build the Volkite, put the faceplate on, lock it in, and then it's basically ready. And then I add kind of whatever pieces I want to. Because it looks like there's the only other variation is going to be what variant I'm using, because it looks like, because it basically, yeah, I'm basically only a couple steps from being done. The only difference is the chains and stuff that get put on, which it doesn't look like it requests much. Or I could put in spikes and stuff or something, but it doesn't need it. It's pretty dope. So, but this is basically what it's going to look like when it's done. It's going to look pretty dope, though, guys. So we'll pick this up, I think, tomorrow. When I'm not feeling as tired soon. Okay, so here we go. We are putting on the faceplate and the right Volkite cannon. So this will be interesting to see. I don't know why this is supposed to be on here. This calls for this piece. I don't understand. Put on B36. I don't understand. Want to make sure I got the right piece here. Oh, that's why. I don't have the right plate. Damn it. Sorry, guys. So I thought I had the right plate, but I really want the tusks on here. There we go. Sorry about that. I feel very silly right now. There we go. Oopsie. So yeah, we're going to get this arm. We're going to get this arm built, and I'm hopefully going to finish this tonight before I have to go to bed. Which I think will be tonight's mission. That way I can get to work on the Helldrake for you guys. Oop. Emma. There we go. Oh no! Oh no! Oops. Alright. There we go. So that actually looks pretty decent. It's a good thing I'm not screen recording right now. I keep getting notifications that from Xbox that somebody's coming online. It's kind of annoying some days. So we'll just set this down for right now. Then we have these little pieces here put in a couple of places. Where is my forceps here? Oh, here we go. So we are going to start putting these on here for you guys. So, oopsie. Crap. Oopsie. I seem to have lost the tiny little plastic piece that was in my hand. And it's gone. Oh, that is frustrating, guys. Alright, I'll have to find it another time. So, it went flying and it disappeared into a great blanket I have sitting in my lap. So I'll figure it out after I get this. There we go. There we go. Yep. Come on. come on. There we go. Just got to get that to stay there. Eesh. Alright, well, that is annoying. So I'm going to try and hold this for you guys while I work. Oopsie. I'm just going to grab this and hold it. It's a lot easier for me. There we go. I'm going to have to find that accent when I go to offload this video. Should probably reverse this and just put some glue here. 2. Thought I had 3. Oh, okay, never mind. Apparently I can't count, guys. There we go. Oh. Gotta breathe here, I'm sorry. Just listen to me breathe, try and figure this out. Come on. Come on. There we go. It's got one more to do. Come on. Ugh. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, I like being able to do things with precision, but at the same time, it's like if I don't cut these right, they don't line up properly. So now I need to figure out come on. There we go. Okay, that's better. So this faceplate, I think, should be done. So now we're going to slap this on here. Yeah. Oopsie. Oh. Why is that not going in? Why is that not going in? Alright, looks like I'm going to have to pile a little bit more glue on here. This does not want to go in. Hopefully that went in properly. God damn it. This does not want to go in. Come on. I might have to pile a bit more glue on here because this just does not want to stay. Come on. So this faceplate does not want to go in. About 10 seconds away from just adding a bit more glue to the complete inside of the mask. Alright, glue in the entire mask. I don't care. My, come on. I don't want to have to do this. Oh, and I just bent a small piece of plastic there. Oop. Oop. Okay, there we go. Just going to hold that in place for a few seconds. Yeesh. Alright, there we go. And then we'll throw this nice chaos symbol right here at the top. There we go. That was too easy there. Got that little symbol. Looking good. Okay. So now what we're going to do is start putting together the main Volkite weapon here. So now we have the gun. And this is probably going to be the more interesting part. I'm not looking forward to doing the Scourge. Oop. Alright, and then we put this here. There we go. So we got a nice little actuator right here. Just got to make sure the glue doesn't set. So we'll just keep turning this right now. There we go. Okay, making sure that this is situated properly. So it looks like this has to be sideways. Ooh, there we go. I think that was about to set there for a second. Okay, now I need to make sure I put this in right. Okay, so now what we need to do is put this actuator on here, and I gotta figure out how this goes in. Oh, I forgot to put together the gun, and I forgot to snip something out. Okay, so now we're just going to take these halves of this gun. Let's put this over here for right now. Okay, there we go. Doesn't talk about putting glue on this, so I'm not going to for right now. However, I am going to have to glue this. Okay, let's make sure this gun is facing the right way. Okay. There we go. Okay, so this is in place now. We can actuate the weapon. So now what we're going to do is we're now going to attach these. I feel very silly. Don't know why they think they want this. Because the weapon is supposed to move. I'm not supposed to put glue on this outside piece here, which I think is rather odd. Ooh, there we go. Oop. I don't know why they bother putting this on here if they want this to be able to actuate. There we go. Actually, that looks kind of cool. Just gotta make sure the gun stays in place. All right, so now got that. So we got 87 here. So we need to just pop this in here. No glue. Oh, looks like this has to turn. There we go. Oop. Okay, there we go. So now we got to add some glue and get this shield in place. There we go. Then we'll put some glue on this back piece here. It's supposed to go on here. Oh, okay, there we go. I think that's supposed to be how it looks. Yeah, it's not supposed to be solid. Okay, so now we put the gun pieces together, and then I missed a small piece here that I need, so I'm trying to cut out a little bit more. So when I miss a few small things, I will let you guys know. Oh, I need to get that right. That looks nice. Wouldn't you guys agree? So now okay, so we got that in there. I wonder what that's actuator's supposed to do. Huh. Okay, where's this supposed to go? This piece of... The heck? Huh, something's off here. So it's supposed to put this piece in here. And I'm feeling kind of dumb. Oh, maybe this is it. Oh, hang on. I think I'm figuring it out, guys. Ah, okay, there it is. That's how this is supposed to go in here. That's better. Okay, so now we got this. So now we should be able to slide this weapon into place as soon as I find B's 1 through 4. So that is on here. 3. Ah, okay, there it is. So we need this piece right here. All right, B1. I don't know if you guys actually want to see this portion of it, but this is B2. Okay, there we go. So now I just need to make sure I get these in the proper order here. Oh. Yep. Okay. So we got this in place. Kind of. Yep. There we go. Just got to add a little bit of extra glue in a couple places to reinforce what it is I'm trying to do. Oop. Oop. Sorry, I'm not talking much, guys. I'm just trying to focus on this. Okay, there we go. That's better. We got it? Okay, now this... Oh, this looks like it could do some damage. So this is going to be kind of like how the war dogs functioned. So this should function up and down like this. Okay, so now we just got to snap this into place right here. Oh. There we go. So we got one Knight Abominant weapon in place. So now what I need to do is start building the other weapon and then adding the decals. Okay, so now we are in the final stretch. We are putting on armor and the other arm. We are looking good while doing it. Just need to get this into place. Oopsie. Alright. So we will let this dry for right now. While it's doing that, we'll get this armor shoulder piece into place. So here, just trying to get this in control for you guys. Oop. Okay. Oopsie. There we go. Got that in place. We'll get this armor plate in place there. Come on. There we go. Oh, so once I get this once I get this shoulder place once I get the shoulder piece in place, it's that arm is not coming off. So this is looking sick as hell, though. So now what we need to do is lock these corner places into place here. So what we're doing... Oop. Nope, I don't think it matters that there's glue here, because it's like, I think this is supposed to free spin, but it's not going to, just because of the fact that this is here. And yeah, this is not supposed to move. So we're gonna lock this in. And then put this in down here. So get some glue here. Oops, I gotta make sure this is on screen. I feel like there's one thing I keep doing wrong. So pop this in here. Oopsie. Yep. So this is supposed to sit in like this. Then we get these little actuator pieces in play. Oop. There we go. So we just get that on there. So this is going to be an interesting dynamic. Oop. There we go. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna play after I get done playing Resident Evil though here pretty soon, because I'm going to run out of Resident Evil games, or at least ones that I find, you know, relatively enjoyable to play, because a lot of what I do is for my own personal enjoyment. But that looks pretty cool, actually. This, I think, is supposed to turn. Nope. Oh, I really hope I didn't mess this up. There we go. Just make sure that this rotates here. There we go. Got it. Okay. So, now we get this into here. So we're going to lock this in. Then lock this lock 3 of these into here. Don't know, there we go, how this is supposed to turn out. Because basically it just says it goes in here, and it just kind of locks in place. Yeah, so these just kind of go in here like this. On the inside. Supposed to go on the inside. Maybe not. So this does go in a certain way. There we go. Oop. Oop. I think I might have messed these up. So, because there is a certain way this has to be done for it to function the way it's supposed to. Oop. Oop. Okay. So, I don't know. Okay, clearly this is supposed to be on the other side here. There we go. There we go, that's better. That looks kind of like the image. So we're going to get this in place and then lock this arm down. So while we're waiting for this to dry, we're going to get this little shoulder piece ready to mount. Put this in here. So sorry. Screen. Yep. Come on. Okay, so this is in place here, and then this other link here is going to be for this chain, which is going to look pretty dope when it connects in. Nope, got to go on the other side. So it's going to look something like this when it's in. So this is in place here. And lock this into here. I don't know why this actuator arm is in here. That doesn't make any sense to me. There we go. Then we're going to turn in... Oh, this comes out. That's interesting. Okay, so we're going to lock this in here. Shoulder plate should be about done. So lock this in. It's locked in, boys. There we go. Oh, this knight is ready for battle. Actually, what we'll do is we'll glue this first, because this looks like something I'm clearly supposed to glue. Oopsie. Okay, so that is in place. And then what we're going to do is get this get this hooked in here. I might have to snip that. So this is supposed to go into here like this. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see what it is I'm trying to do. Okay, so that. Okay. Sorry, I got a little close for you guys. Just trying to focus here while I get this into place. There we go. All right, we got it, I think. So now we just have to wait for it to hold. It looks like it's going to. And then we have the chain here, so we're going to let this guy sit upside down for a minute. So this is supposed to go in here. I don't understand. Okay, so this is basically how this is supposed to get set up. Oop. Come on. I don't know why it is I'm supposed to be able to move this weapon, but this chain is going to block the actuation. There we go. So now, these chains in place, and this Knight Abominant is ready to unleash terror upon the enemy. This is my favorite model now. So now I'm just going to go in and cut out the accents and find that one missing piece, and I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so I went and found that one missing piece. We are on the final step of putting on the accents as well. So let me see if I can zoom out here. Doesn't look like I can go any lower than that, so this is going to be hard for you guys to kind of see, and I can't really bring this guy down. So I don't have a lot of space left on my phone here, but just gonna throw that in there. Sorry to lift you guys up. I gotta glue these really fast. I got about 5 minutes left on my phone here. There we go. Ooh, okay. So just gonna get these guys in place here. I don't have any space left, I'm sorry. I'm tired of ads on YouTube, guys. Oopsie. So yeah, then I have to go in and paint my combat patrol. There we go. So we got the remaining accents. I might add a couple spikes on here and kit bash a little bit just to have some fun with it, but that'll probably be off screen. So I do appreciate you guys for tuning in, but this is a completed Knight Abominant, and he is ready to release decimation upon the enemy. So you guys take care now.